Hi, this is Bob, and today I'd like to talk about these little children who go to school every day. I see them walking, but there's little joy on their faces. Instead, looks of stress and tension cloud their otherwise smiling young faces. What's happening? I ask a youngster walking along with his mother. He's got his exams today, says his mother seriously. Aha! So what about a smile, son? I ask. No time to waste on smiles, says the mother. He hasn't been studying at all, and now these exams are going to show what an idiot he is. Harsh criticism, what? I do agree the young mother must have spent many an hour yelling at her son to get into his books, and her son must have done just the opposite. But I wonder whether she used the right technique. A second grade teacher complained that her children were spending too much time standing up and roaming around the room rather than working. Two psychologists spent several days at the back of the room with stopwatches observing the behavior of the children and the teacher. Every 10 seconds they noted how many children were out of their seats. They counted 360 unseated children throughout each 20-minute period. They also noticed that the teacher said, "Sit down," 7 times during the same period. The psychologists tried an experiment. They asked the teacher to say, "Sit down" more often. Then they sat back to see what would happen. Now she commanded her children to sit down 27.5 times in an average 20-minute period, and now 540 were noted to be out of their seats during the same average period. Her increased yelling actually made the problem worse. When she later backed off to her normal number of reprimands, the roaming also declined to the exact same number recorded previously in just 2 days. Then the experimenters tried another tack. They asked the teacher to refrain from yelling "sit down" altogether and to instead quietly compliment those children who were seated and working. The result: children's roaming decreased by an incredible 33%. They exhibited their best behavior when they were complimented more and reprimanded less. Instead of always harping on someone's faults, tell him or her of their virtues. Try to pull him out of his rut of bad habits. Hold up to him his better self, his real self that can dare and do and win out. If it works for children, I am sure it works just the same for us adults. Try it out on your husband, your wife, and in your workplace. There is immense power in encouragement, power to make a real difference. Thank you. This is Bob signing off.